103rd going to the first Ave side, you know, east side of Harlem, you
Right.
know, chilling with him. He cutting hair. I'm chilling in the barber shop with him until he finished. We go to the crib. He give me a cut. He freshen up himself, and we going out to the club. And this we got a test tomorrow, but we in the club. We had that love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so and then he introduced me to sound and Tonga and face. You know what I'm saying? And we it just came to brotherly love. You
Right.
know what I mean? And then after that, just people seeing our wave and how we was moving, because we started doing like talent shows, and like we did our own school talent shows, and then being special guests for other schools talent shows. It was crazy. Like people was inviting us to come show our routines or whatever to their students. You know what I mean?
Right.
All girl, and you. I gotta bring it up again because the funds, all girl schools and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it was definitely happy times, man. So even our skill set was so much that before people really even knew us or whatever, like we um went and performed at the Apollo and rubbed the oak.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
right.
And did a routine to it was a combo of the JBs. We came out to like the JBs, the JBs, the JBs, the J because it sounded like the Zhiggies, the Zhig, you know what I mean? And
Right.
then we dropped it into Slick Rick Mona Lisa. Mona
Uh,
Lisa, Mona Lisa. Dun, 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 dun. You see, that's my joints, and I'm seeing us on that Apollo stage. Cause tell you the truth, a lot of shows my mom's ain't never come to, but that Apollo, because she used to watch it, she was
right.
like, "No, Steven, Apollo, nah, I had to come, I had to come," cause I had to make her a believer. Cause she hearing me like I'm on tour with Ed or whatever. She seeing limos picking up, I'm packing bags, but at the same time, she don't get to see me perform.
Right.
So you don't know what I'm doing. I could be out there wilding, you know what I'm saying, for the night, telling her whatever I'm telling her. But you know what I mean?
I'm a Midwest guy, right?
Okay.
So I always hear about two clubs. So take me back in your eyes of the Latin Quarters and Union Square. What you can expect and what came with that at the end of the night.
Well, tell you the truth, truthfully, and truth be told, I can't say anything about the Latin quarters because I never entered there. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Union Square, I entered there, and that was one of the first clubs. My cousin Little Sean, I always salute him properly because he took me off the Church Ave block and said, "Nah, I see more for you." You know what I'm saying? And took me into that world. And he took me into Union Square, and I felt that energy where it was it was a melting pot of a whole bunch of boroughs in one hot space. And if the wrong song, or you look at the wrong person the wrong way on that song, anything can happen. And I'm
What
talking about man, woman, child, whatever. You know what I mean? And the dances in there was just phenomenal. And I always salute my general Buddha Stretch. You know what I mean?
right.
Every time I see him, because he was one of them youths from Flatbush that was going on them trains and making his name and self known. When I see my man on the Houdini video, um be yourself, dun, 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 that black and white one with
Yep.
him and Cliff Love,
Uh-huh.
yo, it changed my perspective on like, yo, I don't need to be on the block. Like, this is my dude. I know him, and if he could do what he doing, I gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Work a little harder to get there, basically.
Give us a crazy memory, whether good or bad, or Union Square, one of your best memories.
I want to say I seen a girl get cut at the train and get her fucking earlobes pulled out, you know, from her door knockers. You know what I'm saying? And that was bad. That was bad. And her boyfriend was there, and he couldn't even do nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
He wanted to do something, but the way it went down and who did it, he knew it was a lose-lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that, I mean, we all go out to party and spend our money and want to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't all about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at that time, like, that was what was proving yourself to some others. You know what I'm saying? That negativity.
Right.
And I just be sad when I see anything happen, even up to these days, and I see people throwing bottles in clubs and all that. That's not what we're here for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm never into that. Like, even when I promote my own parties, like, it's all about happiness. People come, they get sweaty, they enjoy themselves, and call me the next day to thank me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. Not like, yo, what happened? Yo, after I left, yo, it looked like it was about to get crazy. Like, never that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's they always looking forward to the next one. Even if it's my son party or my wife party or my daughter party, it's always lit city.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm kind of like, when it comes to the club life, tell you the truth, I'm kind of like burnt out.
I bet.
But like places like Red Zone, places like the Muse, places like Mars, before dancers was even in hip hop, places like Wild Pitch, Sticky Mics with house music and, you know, and good breakbeat joints. Sticky Mics used to have $5 quarts of beer and chicken wings while you listening to breakbeats and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I like people with concepts on their parties too. You know what I mean? Like Puff always used to have a Red Zone going. You know, a lot of people started in there. Funkmaster Flex, Chuck Chill Out used to kill that shit all the time. You know what I mean? It was like places like Red Zone and the Building where they filmed parts of Juice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's legendary because back then was when all the networking was going on and like you could party next to Puff and he talking to you at the bar like, yo, meet me at 2:00 at such and such location. We shooting Heavy D video, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was that kind of thing. Like it was a networking type of thing. Like, yo, I need somebody to, yo, I need 4 girls for this video. You run down, tell your homegirls like, yo, y'all want to do this video tomorrow? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So back then it was more communal. Right. Everybody vibes in. Like now everybody got certain levels and statures, so they forgetting who used to be in them circles fresh to death and thing like pull our hand, pull our man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dudes is out here still positive and still doing the same thing you know me from introduction doing. With a smile on my face. And a smile on my family face. It ain't even the smile on my face, really. It's a smile that be on my family face that show you that my shit be genuine. Ain't no half-ass shit going on over here. And that's not what I gave hip-hop, never. You know what I'm saying? I always gave them my heart. And maybe that's why, you know, certain people, they don't probably see me as the best dancer, but probably the love and passion I give make me go international and dance in Japan and, you know, in certain other countries and, you know, make myself relevant out here.
Right.
You know what I mean? As not just a dancer, but a fly ass one that's a father at the same time. And like, I wear many hats. I might make this shit look easy, but at the same time, it take a strong mind to balance my scale.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Can you take me back to this moment? You stupid. You stupid. You want to rock low? You want to rock low? How did that change your life?
That changed my life so much that I was able to put it on t-shirts. Salute, salute, salute. Yo, that put a beggar smile on my face. Yes. Thank you, Diane Martell. She's the one that did a live TV, which was a PBS special on Channel 13 back in like the early 90s with maybe 20, if that, top dancers of New York that she considered, and we damn sure considered we was the best in the planet at that time. And she gave us the right music and a camera to be able to expose how we felt at that time, getting money, doing multiple videos, knowing that if no one is broke around me in my circle, and we all came from the come up. You know what I'm saying? And where we're and the plans that, even while we was doing the documentary, the plans that was going, like I already had the Zhigge moment. My brothers, Marquez, Peekaboo, and Rubber Band was about to sign their moment with the Mysterious Misfits. Stretch, Henry, and Loose Joints was all over the world doing what they've been doing, you know what I'm saying? And carrying the torch for us to follow, basically. You know what I'm saying? Then we had, like, shout out, rest in peace, my brother Voodoo Ray. You know what I'm saying? That's a legendary dude that walk into any room and captures it, whether he's on the dance floor or he's promoting at the door for the party or he's behind the DJ set doing his thing. You know what I mean? That's a great loss. Plus our queen of hip hop and house, Marjorie. You know what I mean? So shout out Large Marge, rest in peace. You know, we lost some great ones, and you know, it's some more great ones that's not, you know, coming to me right now, but I can only salute my close ones. You know what I mean? That I know that put blood, sweat, and tears on that dance floor with me. You know what I mean? And I've seen them embrace people that didn't know how to catch a count or have rhythm, like give them life, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that, like, I embrace my soldiers of the dance floor, just like the DJs, just like the MCs, but those dancers, like, they put a lot of soul and heart into their thing that they should get recognized more than they are. You know what I mean? In any group. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's why, like, you know, lyrically in Zhigge album, I wasn't on it as much as I think because I knew that ain't me. I know me.
Right.
I know me for a while. And if I wanted to rap, I knew special ed and little Sean and family members that could pull me to the side and be like, yo, nah, this how, you know what I mean?
Right.
Give me the tools, the right tools. And they can know to they self, you could call them. Nah, I ain't never asked them like, yo, how you do this? How you do? Nah, that wasn't me. Whatever I wrote though. Facts
Right.
on that.
You mentioned
You know what I mean?
that album. I kind of want to jump into it.
Yeah.
Take us back to getting that deal. Everybody agreeing on what was going on. Did you guys shop a demo? How did that record deal come about?
Well, our brother Sound, he used to write and get some solo time on YZ's tour when he used to be dancing. And then YZ started taking away some of the time, like, nah, like they liking you a little too extra, bro.
Okay.
So then he started putting more pen to pad and then started, going around and I want to say it was either Van Gibbs, which is Salam Remy's father, that was friends with I forget the gentleman's name, that was kind of close to the camp, that let Sound rap for Salam's father, which he captured it and shut it down like all Zhigge men do. You know what I'm saying? And then when they was trying to pull him in to get in the studio, he was like, I got some bros with me. And then that's how the meeting came with us, to meet everybody and them hear us and love us, to where we could get a showcase with Polydor Records. And because back then that's how they would do it. Like they would get like a studio and rent it out, and then we would perform like we was performing a show for all the execs. And then all you seeing is you got it because you see that motherfucking table with the champagne in the back. Like, yeah, y'all here for a reason.
Right.
We gonna make y'all proud. So, once we get the green light after the performance. But another hip hop fact is they wanted to make Prance the DJ because there wasn't no room for a dancer, like, to be signed. There's always room for a DJ to be signed.
Gotcha.
But because of the showcase, and they made me rent from the sound studio 1200s. I took it home. I practiced. They gave me certain, practice this. Salam, like, yo, this a cut you should practice. Catch the beat like this and all of that. But it ain't me. I need to be out there with the people.
Right.
Yo, this barrier behind in front of me, I can't have it. Can I use this and jump on it? Nah, but I started popping out like with Toss It Up. We got the dance. Every hook after when the DJ wasn't needed and you need to toss it up. I toss it up. I'm out there with my peoples. I'm in front of the execs off the stage doing the dances and getting people out their seats, and they was like, nah. We can't have that guy by head. We need that guy where he needs to be. So that's a fun fact there. And then, it was legendary. Like I said, me and B Bob had the plan with the Low Lives for the album cover for me to have the L's up on the album cover, as the group name is Zhigge, but you got this dude, he wanted to be the DJ, we make him the dancer. Now he's holding L's up at the photo shoot. What is that? So then I got to give him a breakdown of not the low lives, the love and loyalty speech.
God.
This is love and loyalty, Zhigge, around the world. This is how we do. This is how we give it up. Oh, this guy's the best.
Dope.
So that's how the legendary L's get on a Zhigge album. And then people that was low lives going to Tower Records and being like, who the hell is this little nigga with our L's up? Find him. What's that about? You know what I mean?
Right.
So one of the legendary founders, Ski Black, Ski Low, he seen me and my girlfriend